talk to other people. They don't want to. You have to have it initiated. On the other hand, I'm so fortunate to share with everyone and share my dharma and share my practice through with the dance and song. What we do in my practice is all about the dharma through with the dance and singing. As you hear in here, like in a early speaker, there have been many different paths of the dharma to understanding connected to dharma. The dharma is all within yourself. On the other hand. So, in my dance traditions, dharma through your own self, the understanding and the move with the body, with your understanding. My dance is not called a dance, what you call in the West. It is dance with the movement, inner heart movement. It is moved from the inside the body. That's what we call the dance. If you just do the dance without understanding, without meaning, without move, just move without connections with your inner body, then we don't call the dance. So dance, when you call that, you have to have a connection with the meaning and significance and move with that meaning. So my dance is called Charya Nritya. That's a Sanskrit term, Charya Nritya. That means spiritual discipline. So what could be the spiritual disciplines? So spiritual discipline means it is not just what you want to do it, just do it. It has to be connections with the inner part of the body and connected to the inner part of the body, whatever you do. Charya dance literally means also the daily practice. Whatever you do in the daily practice, that's also we call the Charya dance, Charya Nritya. That means what do we do every day? We get up, drinking tea, coffee, go to work, back to home, sleep. It's all a Charya we call. But you just do with the flow without understanding, without meaning, then it's not called Charya. But if you do with the meaning and do with the consciously working with that every part of your life in every moment, that's we call the Charya dance. That's called the dance. So dance in my traditions is like way back in the thousands of years. It's built this traditions with every individual persons to be aware with that what they're doing in the daily life and connected to with that meaning and significance and then connected to the other. Once you understanding our own self in the inner part of the body, then you can easily connect it to the other beings. So you can easily connect it to Sangha or community, so you can share with that all movements and everything. So that is my dances. Dance is if you follow with the stories about my tradition in the dance traditions, it's everyone or whoever composed my dance tradition, they all are the enlightened beings, the enlightened master. This dance tradition coming from the yogis of the highest masters in the early stage. They call it Siddha or Mahasiddha, great master. Sometimes it's also known as the Doha. They have composed hundreds of songs in the thousands of years before. So we bring that tradition into our body and sing and dance and singing is the chanting, singing is the mantra, and embodying with that mantras is like the fully meditations. So my dance is like a chanting with the mantras and bring it into the body as the transformations. In the other hand, my dance tradition is based on the god and goddesses also. As you know that in the Mahayana and Vajrayana, we have hundreds of different deities. But deity is not that the deity is what we think in the present day, like, oh, God is there. But the God all is within us, inside. We have discovered in a different way, and different path, and different understanding where our minds work in a different way. So analyzing and understanding our inner beauty, that we call God, and dealing with others, and communicating with the others, and share with the others, that we call God. So this dance is based on the God and Goddesses, which is great master has been composed, or great master has been designed and profoundly founded these goddesses. So we bring that into the body and embodying the deities, and we move without without you embodying the deities, you completely coming the different person when you dance. On the other hand, you became the trance completely in your outer body. So dancing itself, the embodying the deities means you just became the deities. So became the deities means you just not, oh, I'm just deities, not that way. But being the deities means a lot of responsibility, and a lot of the responsibility means that you have to have a understanding the qualities, what that significance and meanings, and and gestures. We use a lot of gestures, a lot of the movements, and that bring you to the life. This dance is most of people say that it's like bringing the statues of Tanka, give a life of the statues of Tankas. That's also another way of looking. So when we see the Tankas and the statues, we have a Sakyamuni Buddha here, with earth-touching Buddha. Why that Sakyamuni Buddha used to be meditated with this position, which is called Samadhi Mudra in the Sanskrit terms. But he touched to the earth mudra, which we call in the Sanskrit Bhumi Parsa Mudra. So he's back into the Bhumi Parsa Mudra. So that's a significance and meaning behind in a story. It's transforming one after the others and appearing in many, many different forms of the deities. And this deities is very, very profound. So when we get into our body and understandings in our body will be completely transformed and be aware with everything. Most of these dance traditions is created back in thousands of years before. It's inside the cave. It came from the cave, sitting in meditations inside the cave. It's just body to be transformed completely. Once you are visualizing the different deities or practice of the Vajrayana or Mahayana, you visualize the deities, so you become the deities into your body. And you see everything in what's going on in the world, being the cave. This is a completely transformation. And particular this dance tradition is very, very unique. Also, in the other hand, a completely healing in the dance part. Every movement in the dance have a significance and meaning, and connected to your natures of your mind and natures of your body, so you can completely